Hello, everyone. Oh, welcome in. This is going to be your daily collective messages, things that you may hear, see, or experience over the next 24 to 36 hours. And for some reason, my camera's acting up again. I just did a practice run with it, and it was like super clear. Let me see. Oh, no, it's kind of starting. No, I don't know. I guess we'll just have to bear with it because it was looking fine before I hit the go button. So I guess we will see what happens. Hey, bird. Okay. So this is basically things you might hear, see, or experience over the next 24 to 36 hours worth of energy. And I guess we'll just see what happens and what comes out. So angels and guides, those are the highest good. What do you have coming in for us at first? What do we need to know? The Singer of Connections, the Guardian of the Gate. It looks like there's a connection that is about to go to another level. Wow, there's lots of energy here. It feels like a collective of energy. Hey, Christine, welcome in. It feels too, which is weird because I split the deck the way I did just now, and I don't typically normally do that. But it feels like being grounded, like keeping your feet on the ground because of you're getting messages everywhere. This is for like a collective of people. This could be people you all know or a family situation, but it's like, what is this? Tell me about this, please, Spirit. It just feels like people who you are connected to. There's lots of energy here. What is this? What do we need to know about this? Oh, wow. Okay. It's an emperor. Wow, they're like magnetized, or there's some magnetic energy going on here. And it came with the soulmate card here, mirroring energy. You could be mirroring somebody at this time, but it's kind of like something is going to be, there's lots of synchronicities, interconnected. All the gears are going correctly. What am I talking about? Wow, it's part of the journey. I just split the deck and this is what I got. Pursuing your own path, and it's part of the journey here. And what do we need to know about this? Tell me about this. What is going on with this masculine? Okay. It's Knight of Pentacles, Seven of Wands. Clarify that Seven of Wands for me. It's a King of Wands. This feels more like they're not blocking you. I just seen the Queen of Wands. Death. They're changing something here because of the Death card. Why is the Seven of Wands here? It feels more or less like standing the ground because they're going to walk this path. It feels like no matter what, I'm going to go on this path. Hey, Jean, welcome in. Why is the Seven of Wands here? It's inner guidance. But then there's a Tower. That's the same as the Death card. Oh, okay. It's an agreement with this woman. This masculine heard you. If you're the feminine in this masculine here, this emperor character here, they heard you. Sending a clear message. It's like they understand something here, but they want to take something slow because I did see the Knight of Pentacles, and then even right here is talking about taking something slow in this transformation of whatever this is. What is this about? because this feels like during this time frame, somebody's trying to be really grounded and just like pay attention to the signs. And then it's like some form of truth comes, but there's like a ball of energy. So, okay, that's weird. I was guided to use this deck. What is this about in this time frame? It's the heart and the soul. Loves all with the heart and the soul. That's Scorpio. It literally says Scorpio up here. But then that's saying unmatched purity of the heart. Against the grain and charming. In sweet home Alabama. What? What am I talking about? Sweet home Alabama. Somebody's trying to be very charming. And it's like somebody wants to, like, they're energetically sensitive at this time. That's probably, and it's because it's an intense connection. That's what we're talking about. This is a connection where it is, it feels like it's intense, which makes sense because up here there's a huge ball of energy. That's the roar, which is pure energy. There's a ball of energy going around right now, and like you're probably going to see some signs and synchronicities of whatever this connection is. And I don't know. I keep hearing that song. The Sweet Home Alabama. Why? I don't even know really that whole thing. What is going on here between these two? It feels sweet. It does. It feels like somebody's remembering where home is, and they got distracted, and now they're on track again. Wow, it feels like it's a miracle. They're rising above something. They may want some forgiveness. This does talk about reconciliation. No way. There's Scorpio right here at the bottom of the deck. This person is going to come to you during this time frame changed. Like maybe like their thinking process has changed, or something's changed within the message. But see right here, it's talking about a sign. They're following some sort of direction. So maybe they're getting signs about you everywhere. Hidden. They're trusting the guidance to know if they're going the right direction here. And you've got, like, with the church that talks about like family values and a collective consciousness and programming and traditions. And they're trying to navigate through some sort of communication, but it's an obstacle. And it feels like this person wants to talk to you. And it feels like I heard to fix whatever might have been broken. And you got the moon. This was probably a big moon for them because they learned about something ending. The catalyst. I'm stuttering. Yeah. Right here, you've got the yes card with the vulnerability. It feels like something happened during this past full moon that woke them up to being like, don't want to lose you now. They want to come home. So during this time frame, you might hear from somebody, which home could be anything. It could be literally your home, or it could just be like home back in your energy. And it feels like because they heard you. This doesn't look like it's anything bad. It doesn't look like I'm not seeing any third parties or anything. It just feels like a miscommunication or something was discussed or they want to negotiate something with you. And it feels like something changed because you got death card here a couple times and the transformation and all of that. I'm not going to dig through all of it, but then also here with the moon, we just had that Scorpio moon and something that was hidden, they now see, and they don't want to lose you now, if that makes sense. So I guess expect during this time frame, somebody, I mean, this person could have Scorpio in their chart, but if not, I just seen two cards that talked about, yeah, see, the child, which talks about a beginning, and then the sunrise that talks about a happy beginning. So somebody wants to come back in for a beginning, and you are connected to this person. I mean, that's what this is, and it's going to go to the next level here with the Singer of Connections, with the Garden of the Gate. It's talking about a connection that you're in, going to a higher level. Okay. Feels like I just went blah. And that might be relevant to the factor that when this person comes in to talk to you, they might just blah, just do like word vomit and telling you all the things. I don't know. Okay. So especially if this masculine blocked you, it feels like they're going to unblock you because they want to talk and clear the air, fix some stuff, something like that. All right. That was fun. Okay. What do we have coming in after that? Wow. I just put the deck to shuffle and it's the death card. All right. What do we have coming in after that time frame? What is after that? You're always on my mind. This masculine is thinking heavily about a feminine. This Piper. Of course, it's a Piper. What is all this? They might fear something. You got the Fawn. They're thinking of you. It's like a riddle they need to fix. Oh, you might have put it out there. The Dark Lady. Wow. Sylvanus. They might have had a dream about you, but it feels like this is a person who you're connected to again. The Fawn is like the friends card, best friends card, something like that. It's connecting. It makes a Fawn. But this person, you're heavily on this person's mind. Heavily. And then they grin when they think about you. I just heard knock your heart out. What? Knock your heart out. I don't know what that is. Knock your heart out. Something. But you put it out there with the Dark Lady. You must have put lots of focus and intention in. And some sort of clarity. What is this? Tell me about this. It's a new day. It's a new dawn. It's a new day. Fresh start. The Bear. This could be your bear. Oh. But then it comes with the Devil. Wow. Big break. Turning point. Definitely a turning point because now you've got the Death card. What is this? It's a new day. The gears are going. It's a divine intervention. It's like the perfect timing for something. Whatever this is, it's going to go somewhere. There's some progress here. It's the perfect timing. You got cards here that are talking, these two right here. What this feels like is that the feminine in this put it out. The masculine in this, put it out. And it's like you both put it out right at the same time, especially with this double rainbow. There's 2 rainbows here. And like you could have both put something out there like, this is what I want. And it matched up right at the right exact time, I want to say. What is this? Oops. What is this? What's going on here? What is going on here? It's the 2 of Cups with the Devil. What is that? I mean, it could be a Capricorn. Somebody might have Capricorn in their chart. Ace of Wands, huh? This could be like a really intense reading. You got the Devil with the Ace of Wands. That's with the 2 of Cups, that's some heavy passion. What is this? Maybe that's what's kind of driving this, is like, why are you so obsessed with me? What? Wow, and then you get the Page of Wands and Temperance. It feels like we need to kind of, I can almost get like somebody needs to take a cold shower, or we need to temper this. The World. What is going on? You might get, what happens here between these 2? Swords. Okay, wait. 9 of Cups, the Death card. Okay, hold on. Feels like calm now. What happens between these 2? Show me what actually happens here. What is going on? There's some cloudy thoughts, confusion, something's unclear. It's a Wild card. Transformation. This is like I was about to say, this is like an in and out type of energy. This feels like it's a situationship. But then you got misleading information. The Lovers. Miscommunication. But then you get a message of reconciliation. This feels like this is like a situationship where somebody is saying something. I mean, it's the piper. What does a piper do? They seduce you. And then at the same time, though, that's kind of what the Dark Lady wants. This feels like a heavy, passionate connection. But it almost feels like somebody might have said something like, where is this going? I want it to go public. And somebody else, what am I talking about? It's an iceberg. There's something. Yeah, see, whatever this is, it's unseen. But then you've got where it's the heart and the mind. There's a decision. Somebody in this connection is falling in love, but yet you are, okay. So this is what that is. So I don't know, really, it could be anything. It doesn't have to be what I'm saying, but it feels like somebody's having fun. Somebody's, but one person in this connection feels something more than the other person, or at least the other person is hiding how they feel. Because this could be, don't you want to be more than friends? Wow. So maybe this is a friendship and somebody wants more. They want more than that. And I don't know, because this is talking about falling in love, and there's some miscommunication and all of that. And it just feels like, I don't know. It just feels like somebody wants something to change. Rock bottom. So I told you somebody wants something to change. That literally says right here, the second line. Look, I'm getting nervous. It says something needs to change. That's my whole point. Somebody wants something to change in this. And you got the tools, but it's a gamble because of the changing. It's a random result. This kind of feels like, wow, there's the roses too. It feels like, the card fell. The fine print. Look deeper. Like somebody wants somebody to read between the lines, but nobody's a mind reader. So a person in this connection here wants somebody to read between the lines here. But again, that's throwing somebody off their scent. But it feels like, I mean, if you've seen those reels or whatever, where it's kind of like these people have been best friends for years and they go to kiss their best friend to see how their best friend's going to react. It kind of feels like something like that. What happens with these two after this? How does it go? Don't you wanna be more than friends? Hold me tight and don't let go. 8 of Cups. Somebody might be cleaning up. 5 of Cups. Oh, I don't know. It feels like a mess comes. Then the Empress. Oh. What is this? I mean, for some of you, if it is that, somebody might, this isn't for everybody. This could be for like 1 or 2. Somebody might end up getting pregnant from this thing. But the main part is that you have like, to me, this looks like somebody's cleaning up after something. What is this with the 8 of Cups and 5 of Cups? Because that's kind of like somebody regrets walking away from something. 7 of Pentacles. So it's like waiting. The Ace of Pentacles. That almost feels like waiting. But we don't wait on anybody. But it feels like whatever this is or whatever happens, somebody might walk away for a little bit, but they come back. Ace of Cups, because they love you. You have the Ace of Pentacles and the 8 of Cups, or Ace of Cups. 6 of Swords, and then it moves on. This doesn't feel like that big of a deal, but it feels like somebody, it feels like in the beginning, somebody tells somebody how they feel. They want more. And somebody, I guess, like they're kind of shocked at first when they first hear it. So then it's kind of like they walk away and then something like as long as something takes to cook in the oven. 2 of Swords. They make a decision. There's an indecision here. This Emperor. 9 of Swords. They go and they overthink this. Change. Nine of Wands. They might get defensive. That almost feels like, well, I don't want change. Somebody here doesn't want the change, but the Ace of Swords. Ouch. What is this? I feel like I'm digging too hard in this. Wow. You've got the High Priestess and the 9 of Pentacles, but then you got the Tower and the Temperance. It feels like somebody goes off by themselves for a little while and thinks about this situation. And it's kind of like having a conversation. Yeah, 8 of Wands. Feels like texting or talking to you about, it kind of feels like I don't want to hurt you, or I didn't mean to hurt you. Something like that. It feels like something to that nature. But just feels like any time. But I mean, I don't know. That was going to be my opinion, and I heard no. False start. It's poor timing. But they feel very, very, you have an uncommon bond with this person. With the lounge or the loons here, you have an uncommon bond with this person. And it feels like somebody says like, oops, but it shouldn't be an oops, but it's an oops. And it's an avalanche. Like somebody's kind of like, they get hit with a surprise here. And they do have it where you have an uncommon bond, but then you get a visit. It feels like then they show back up. It's a seed. Then it's like they feel like, okay, let's make it stable. But they're emotional. Okay, I see what's happening here. So it feels like you say all of this, and this is weird. It's not weird, but it is. It feels like somebody goes off and they have to think about it, and they do all of that. They come back, they're emotional, you're emotional, something like that. And then it just leads into this like passionate like makeup thing. But isn't that how you got in this position in the first place? That's what it kind of feels like. This whole connection thing here feels like it's a lot of passion, but it's a new beginning. It is a new beginning here between people. Okay. That really felt like I drained that a lot, trying to get to the bottom of what that is. And that might be relevant. Like it's going to be a lot of talking with this person, but it feels like don't over talk or something. I don't know. It just feels like somebody puts all of this stuff out on the line here because somebody fell in love with their friend. Okay. Moving on to the next thing. Okay. Whew, that felt heavy. All right. Overnights. We have coming in overnight, please. Angels and guides. What do we need to know? Overnight energy. What do we need to know, please? Whoa. The collective. He, the fiery sword. Indecision. Something might feel impossible. There's a possibility. What is this? Intuition in this connection. Loyalty. Love given, love received. Or that's the fairies that were kissed by the pixies. It feels like something of hope happens throughout overnight. And it's like, yay. Because the pixie, or the pixie, I don't know. The fairies that were kissed by the pixies, this is loving energy. Where it's like, ah, she's glowy, she's happy. But there's some form of loyalty. Something belongs to you. What is this? I need to shuffle these up. What is this here? Spirit, tell me about this. It feels like trust, and there's an awareness of trust here. And whatever this is, there's a warning. I just seen the red flag, but it didn't come out. Oh my gosh, I feel entirely itchy now. What is this for overnight? Justice. Ball and chain. They want to resolve Somebody might change their status. This could be an air sign. Overnight. What? Why would I say that? But there's a loyalty. What am I talking about here? A solution. Somebody is weighed down with trying to, I don't know if it's figure out their purpose or their status in something, but they're trying to, these three cards here talk about solving something, refining something, and then the solution with the key, clarity. But then you have all this stuff around. What's the point what I'm talking about here? This feels kind of odd. What is this here? Five of Cups. Somebody might be like looking out of a window, watching like rain coming down. Page of Cups. Yeah, it's like they want to apologize for. This could be a fire sign. Yeah, this is all fire right here. You got Strength, the Emperor, and the King of Wands. Feels like somebody, this Emperor, wants to take the action to apologize for something they did. It feels like their status or something is important to them. The Two of Cups. Huh. They want to balance something back out. Ten of Cups. Wow. They want to make everything right with the land again. 10 of Pentacles. Whoa, what is happening? And the Star. Huh. What? It feels like there's a masculine like looking out the window. Yeah, and then you got the Hangman. Maybe that's why the indecision's here and why you come to the fairy that was kissed by the pixies. It's kind of like this masculine is sitting here looking out of a window and thinking. And it's like a Page of Cups. Like maybe I should reach out. Maybe I should. Ace of Cups. At the bottom of the deck. It almost feels like, what am I doing? I love this person. This person gives so much, something like that. I don't know. Whatever it is that they say, it makes you glow. You end up glowing from whatever this is. And it's kind of like Six of Pentacles. They're reciprocating to you. They want to reciprocate. And it honestly does feel like that. Like, what am I doing? I love this person. What is this for overnight? I mean, it's good. I mean, it is good energy because it's like, oh, they want to repair. This person, I told you, this person wants to repair this. They're seeing something clearly with this mirror and they want to come in and they want to, wow, they want to get on the train. They want to keep moving forward with you and go with the flow. They no longer want to resist this. Huh. They want to compromise. Then you got the regret. Avoiding. Then you got the abundance, though. Jack and Diane. It feels like they're revisiting. Okay, so in this childhood card, it says revisiting the past. This could be something that just happened like the other day or something. And it's the declaration, which means like reclaiming the power. They want to resolve this. That's my point. They are seeing clearly as far as what happened, and now they're going to speak about it because you're their crew. That's what it feels like. They want to fix it. Wow. And then you got the gravel. Or the gavel. Jeez, I can't talk. It's boom. It's a conviction. The decision's been made. Okay, so overnight, this person is going to make the decision where they want to repair. I mean, this literally says repairman. They want to repair whatever happened. Okay. So you wake up with the glee. It's like, oh, yay. Oh, happy, joy. Okay. Alrighty. That one was fun. Okie dokie. Now, lastly, before we come back, what do we have coming in before we come back? Unity. This man himself. Oh, and then you got the gloomy dome. That's the Piper, though. What? It's impossible. There might be a masculine here. I mean, this is raw. This is an alpha masculine here. But it feels like they're in the gloomy doom space. Because they're trying to achieve the impossible. This masculine might have a whole lot going on. And they just feel like, man, I want to say something like they might feel like the odds are against them. The soul shrinker. The truth. Intuition. This one is not doing too hot. But they're trying to gracefully accept the change. This person might have been, this masculine here, might have been going one way and something came and happened that kind of made them have a bad day. So this is somebody who you are in a connection with here. Your energy in whichever form or way it is, this basically feels like your guy or your dude or something like that, they're having a bad day. And it feels like because there's some cruelty coming their way. And they're trying to achieve something. And they're just trying to gracefully accept some form of change that's happened. What is this? The anchor. They're stuck. But they're trying to conceal it. The big break. They're trying to solve a problem here. Yes. It's the yes card. They're trying to get something going, and it feels like it's hard for this masculine to do that, but they're a masculine. This feels like it's a person who's not going to want to ask for help. But then you get the communication. Inspired. You might inspire this person. I seen this card twice and I put it back in there because I wasn't sure. It didn't feel right at the time when I was going to take it out. This person trusts you. So when they come forward to send you a text or communicate with you, it feels like they might communicate with you with some sort of dream or hope that they have. And then you get the bouquet. Just after 2. This is a friend. It feels like they need your support. This is a heavily emotional masculine coming forward to you. And what's going on with this person? Tell me what's happening here. Wow. It's a decision they have to make. What is this? The Hermit and the Change. Something isn't working for this person. You always get the emotional ones. Yeah, I mean, but this is you're being very supportive to this person, is what it feels like. You're trying to support this masculine. And it's like they're coming forward to you, the High Priestess. You're like a steady rock to this person. I mean, and it could honestly be that this masculine's having a bad day, but they're coming to you. That feels important for you to know. Like they trust you with this information. What is this? The High Priestess. The Devil. Seven of Pentacles. Ace of Cups. Look, it's like this masculine is beat. Blah, blah, blah. I don't know why that went like that. But they're beat down. They're like tired. And they're coming to you. Because they need their cup refilled. The Star. They need some healing. You could be this masculine's healer. And they recognize something about you. Wow, Nine of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, and the Lovers. This person will choose to go to you every single time. Every single time. But it's because, that's interesting. Wow, I just realized that. It's the wolf with the crow. They ride together. Where you see like wolves, you'll see crows. They're together. Then, of course, you got the butterfly. Like during changes, this person never feels really fully alone because you're there. This does not feel like anything like being used. It does not feel like that. This just feels like you're a very big support person for this person. When they feel stuck and they get into their head, it's almost like they come to you for inspiration. And they're coming to you because something happened. Eight of Cups. This could have everything to do with work. Wow, with the King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Your king, and then there's the Three of Swords. This person, this masculine, they're not feeling too hot when they come to you. And look, you've got the Eight of Wands, Three of Cups, Temperance. They need their friend, is what I want to say. Wow. They might need some. I mean, it's the Hierophant with the Ace of Swords. Three of Pentacles. They need to. This, in a way, it feels like they come to you for some spiritual guidance. It's like you two show up to this one, but they need some sort of truth. And then you guys work together. And a lot of the Three of Pentacles cards, there's like three people. There's only two building this together in this deck. There's only two of them. We can build this thing together. Nothing's gonna stop us now. Wow, and then they move forward after, it feels like after consulting with you, talking to you, you inspire them. Judgment at the bottom of the deck. It's a judgment. And it feels like now they can go on with this decision. Wow, yeah, because you got this card here, which talks about Indy, which is the indecision, and then it goes to fat the footer. Wow, they get grounded after this communication because you showed them. Wow, that is very sweet. So it's like the emotional one comes to you for help. Okay. So this was a really sweet one, even though I feel really sad for this masculine, but they dust themselves off. You help this one dust themselves off and you inspire them. So, okay, I will leave that here. And thank you guys all so much for coming in and joining us. And I will come back probably later on to do questions. Wow, and I just split the deck and they held it together. You help this person hold things together. So okay. All right, well, thank you guys so much, and I will see you guys later. Bye.